12 years. 12 years of the same prayer every single night, and not one single sign that anyone was listening until one Tuesday morning, a phone rang, and the words on the other end broke a man completely. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you will know exactly who called and why God waited 12 entire years to answer. But stay with me, because this story is not just his story. It might be yours too. It started the night his 19-year-old son slammed the door and walked out, angry, broken, convinced nobody understood him, and he vanished into a life of addiction and silence. And that night, this father did the only thing he had left. He knelt beside his bed and prayed one line: "Lord, bring my son home." And then he prayed it again the next night, and the next, and the next, for 12 straight years. No calls, no letters, nothing, just silence so heavy it felt like God had simply stopped listening. And there were nights he almost quit praying altogether. Nights he screamed inside, "Why won't you answer me?" But he remembered a story from Luke chapter 15 about another father whose son also walked away, who also stood at his window every single day watching the road, refusing to give up hope. And the Bible says something you need to hear right now. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion, meaning that father was already watching before his son ever took one step home, meaning God was already moving before the answer ever showed up. And that's exactly what was happening in those 12 silent years while this man prayed the same broken prayer night after night. God was quietly, invisibly working on his son's heart in ways no human eye could see. And then on that Tuesday morning, the phone finally rang, and it was his son, voice shaking, saying just 4 words: "Dad, I'm coming home." And this father dropped to his knees right there in his kitchen, not because his prayer had failed for 12 years, but because it had never once stopped working. It was simply being answered on a timeline only God could see. And this is the part you cannot afford to miss. If you've been praying for something for months, for years, and it feels like heaven has gone completely silent, hear this clearly. Silence is not rejection. Silence is not abandonment. Silence means he is still working. So don't you dare stop praying tonight. Don't you dare give up one day before your miracle, because somewhere right now, God is doing for you exactly what he did for this father. So if you're in your own season of waiting, type "I'm still praying" right now before you scroll away. And if you want to know the exact moment that son decided to turn his car around and come home, that story is coming next. So hit subscribe right now, because you do not want to miss what happens after the silence breaks.